Hey everybody, and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about keeping a positive mindset, what I've been listening to at the gym, and an 8-month review of working out without any supplements. Let's get into it. So how's everybody's week going? Things are going great as usual for me. You know, I was thinking about it now that I've been making these for a few months. And I always talk about how things are going well. Things really are great in my life right now. So when I say that every week, it really is the truth. And I'm a big believer and advocate for positive thinking. You know, I think you can find the good in any situation. And not that there's not negativity or bad things in my life, but I choose to focus on the positive. And that's how I like to live. But I hope everyone is doing well. I've been making YouTube videos. The channel has been growing so much, which is probably a big reason for my extra good mood lately. So thank you guys all. If anyone's new around here, welcome to walk with me. I'm very happy to have you here. Yeah, so there are a couple of things I have on the agenda that I want to talk to you guys about. The first thing, what I've been listening to lately in the gym. So I know I've talked about it in Q&As and other stuff. Typically for music, when I'm at the gym, I listen to a lot of hip hop or a lot of like EDM, dubstep sort of stuff. But the last few weeks, I've been trying to have a little bit more like calmer, slower, meditative workouts. And I've been listening to a bunch of podcasts. I hesitated for so long listening to podcasts when I lifted weights just because the music usually helps me get all amped up and I feel like I lift better. But I gave it a try. I had a mid-workout day on my day off and I really wasn't in any kind of rush. I was like, I'm just gonna take my time, listen to a podcast and lift my weights. And it was a lot of fun. So I've been listening to podcasts for the last, I don't know, a month or so while I lift weights. I talked to someone in the comments on one of the videos the other day. They were actually doing the same thing too. So I don't know if anyone else does that. I've always been a person that's heavily affected by what music they're listening to. It really has a big impact. So it's a little bit of a different mentality to go to the gym and just kind of have a relaxing, slower paced workout. And it was really nice. You know, I don't think I'm going to do that always and forever, but I like the idea of having some days just a little bit lower key. And it's also been a good way to catch up on my podcasts. The Walk With Me episode a while back, you guys gave me a bunch of really good recommendations. So I've been listening to a few of them, trying to catch up, and learn some new stuff. It's been great. Yeah, I'd love to know what anyone else listens to when they work out. Leave me a comment down below. We can get that discussion going. But the other thing I wanted to talk about, in similar vein of my gym habits and routines, I haven't been using any of my normal supplements for the last about 8 months. Now, the money's been a little tight at home, so that was one of my money saving precautions that I did. And I also did it kind of out of curiosity to see if the pre-workout and protein powder and all that stuff was really having that big of an impact. But things are really about the same. You know, I'd always take pre-workout going to the gym, and I usually had protein powder on a pretty regular basis, you know, a few times a week. And I also took creatine and BCAAs for general muscle recovery and building and repair. But for the last 8 months, with the exception of the protein cookie dough ball recipe that I made, I haven't been having any of it. And things aren't really that different. It was something I thought was important to bring up for people getting into all of this stuff. I know I've made videos about my thoughts on supplements before, but for anyone that's just getting into weight loss or just getting into the gym, trying or testing all this stuff, don't think that you need those things to have a successful gym session or make successful progress. They're not requirements, they are, as the name says, supplements. They're meant to supplement gaps in your nutrition, in your energy, in your recovery. They're not meant to replace them. So your body really still can handle it without those things. So if money's tight or you're not sure what to buy or you're overwhelmed by all of it, don't worry about it, you don't really need it. And I fully intend on going back to using any of these supplements. I don't think there's anything wrong with using them. It was just a cost-saving measure for me. But things are really going well, so I don't feel a big rush. Or urge to run out and buy more pre-workout or protein powder. You know, I've been trying to clean up my diet a little bit like I talked about, so I've been eating more natural foods, or trying to at least. So yeah, I didn't want to make this video to bash any of those supplements, but there have got to be a bunch of people out there that think they need these to succeed, especially younger people. If money's tight for you, just don't even worry about it. You know, just focus on your food, focus on your exercising, and you're still gonna make progress whether or not you have those supplements. It wasn't really a planned break. I had no intentions of going this long without having any of it. After I didn't really see that much of a change for the first couple of months, I just figured I'd keep going and kind of see the long-term changes of results. And it turns out I haven't had that much of a difference. So, but there's no harm in taking them if you have the knowledge or the cash to buy them. But that's about it for the couple of things I wanted to cover that happened this week. Pretty quiet week, still just chugging along. Camille and I are still playing Lego Star Wars. We've actually been watching this British reality show called Love Island. Rob Lipsett got on it. Not that I know Rob, but I've been following his YouTube channel for a few years, so it's just funny to see someone you know on a reality show. Still haven't gotten the chance to plan that camping trip yet. I always have these ideas and plans and ideas, and there's just not enough hours in the day for it all. But it is all good. And the only reason for that is because everything has been going so well. But make sure to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you listen to. Let me know how your journey's going, how far you've come. We can all participate and share and grow this community together and help each other. And make sure if you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button. It really helps me out a ton. And be sure to subscribe as well. I put these out every Monday and I put other videos out every Friday. But until next time, I'll talk to you all later. Have a good one.